Hello everybody, my name is Missy Lease, and welcome back to another afternoon snack at the library with Chillicothe Public Library District. So, this week I thought that we could do a redemption edition of our bread escapades. Last time at afternoon snack at the library, when we were still physically at the library, we made Irish soda bread, and there was some distaste for some caraway seeds that were going around. So today I thought we could make some bread with a few more familiar flavors, let's say. So this week we are going to be making rosemary bread, but it's not going to be in the traditional way that you generally make bread. We're going to be making it in a slow cooker. So let's get into the instructions.
Alright, so the ingredients that you are going to need is 1 1/4 cup of lukewarm water, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1 packet of active dry yeast, 1 teaspoon of salt, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of fresh rosemary, and 3 3/4 cup of all-purpose baking flour. And I will link those all in the description. So the first step is, of course, to add the lukewarm water, the sugar, and the active dry yeast to a large mixing bowl, and you're going to let everything sit for about 15 minutes while the active yeast starts to activate. And you'll be able to tell whether or not it's activated by a foam that's going to form on the top. So see, you can see here the foam has started. So then you're going to add your salt and your olive oil. And your rosemary. And then you're going to give this mixture a good stir. Make sure that everything is combined together. Next, you're going to add your flour, and you're going to add it 1 cup at a time and stir after each cup of flour has been added, so that you are adding it together gradually. And the mixture is going to be nice and sticky, so you'll have to do a little bit of arm work, and you're going to stir it until it is just combined, and then you're going to start the kneading process. Now, kneading takes about 8 to 10 minutes. I think I kneaded for about 15 minutes. Just want to make sure that everything is combined together and that the dough is no longer sticky. Once it is there, you are going to form it into a ball, like so. And then you're going to place your dough ball on a piece of parchment paper. Then you're going to take your dough and your parchment paper and place it in your slow cooker. So this is what this step is what's called the proving process. You're going to put a kitchen towel and the lid on the slow cooker. Then you are going to set it on warm for half an hour. It takes about, for me, it took about 15, my apologies, 45 minutes. But my slow cooker only has a setting for 2 hours, but it only took about 45 minutes. And then me and my cat checked on the on the proving process, and it had doubled in size, so it was ready to go. So now you can take your dough and your parchment paper back over to your workstation, where you are going to dust your area with a layer of extra flour, and then you're going to start kneading again for about 5 minutes. I think I kneaded for about 10, just because I like kneading. It's a good workout. But yes, we're just gonna activate more of the gluten. And once that is completed, then you're going to put it back on your parchment paper again. You're going to take it back over to the slow cooker. And this time the baking begins. So once it is all set up in your slow cooker, you're going to put the kitchen towel back on and the lid as well, and then you're going to set it on high for 2 hours. It takes about an hour and a half. Mine took about 2 hours. So once that is complete, then you are going to take your bread out of the slow cooker, and then you're just going to put it back in. You're going to put it in the oven at 500 degrees Fahrenheit for about 5 minutes. And there you have it. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.